Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Steins Gate linear bounded phonogram. Did you guys know that below was a sewer? It smelled so bad that I had to wrinkle my nose.
It was pitch black, so I couldn't see anything. Anyway, I had made it this far, so I had no choice but to follow the sewer. I actually didn't know if Yuki-tan was down here or not. Perhaps nobody was here, and I had been completely wrong. Maybe I might get scolded by the police later. But if that was all, then I should continue. As long as Yuki-tan was safe, then it was fine.
I like how this loop of whatever noise this is only like 10 seconds and then it loops. It's really bad. You can like hear it really well. Loop. Ah, it's so bad. It's like not even trying to like blend in. Like you could like cut off like the beginning of it and like you know, to kind of like blend it together if you just like edited the audio at all. But I don't know.
If she wasn't alright, then Suzuha would be upset. Yuki-tan's boyfriend would also be sad. I was not really related though.
Why do you think Yuki-tan has a boyfriend? I can't remember. Why did we think this?
I don't actually know why I was doing this much for a girl I hardly knew. If those guys who attacked me at Radio Kaikam were here, what would I do? I wondered if I had chosen poorly by coming down here without backup. But I had come this far, I could no longer go back. While progressing forward, I noticed a small light up ahead. I had a feeling that the sewer ended there.
The sewer would just end? Where would it lead? Where do sewers lead? I guess out into like the... I actually don't know where sewers lead. Do they lead into like the ocean or something? Do they lead on to like lakes? That'd be awful, right? I don't think that'd be good.
I stopped to check my surroundings. I couldn't sense anyone around. I resolved my mind and proceeded forward. I had seen this somewhere before. If I remember correctly, I had seen it somewhere in the news. What was this? As I was looking around, I recognized that what was on the wall and remembered what this place was. This was the old Mansebashi station. It was the ruins of an abandoned station. Was Yuki-tan down here? The light was coming from up ahead. The light couldn't have been sunlight because it was nighttime. That meant that it was an electric light. There was someone over there. Maybe I should call out. But what if that man I met at the Radio Kaikan were there? The police hadn't arrived yet. I wondered if Kiryushi had called them properly. If possible, it'd be smart to contact Okurin and the others. I looked at my phone. The signal was weak. Obviously. Alright, I'll send a mail. Okurin, I found the place. The old Mansebashi station. I'm on the ground. With that, Okurin and the others should arrive soon. In the meantime, let's continue without calling out to them. If something dangerous shows up, I should just quickly run away. Oh, I mean, as quick as possible. I can't really run that quickly. Quietly, quietly. This is the room. This is the only place that seems out of place in this abandoned station. Even the doors seem new, too.
Does it really seem that new? I mean, it doesn't seem that new from, like, this image, but maybe it's newer than maybe it's newer than it looks.
It looked like it had been constructed within the station ruins. I could hear a faint voice coming from within. Just now, it sounded like a girl was crying. Could it be Yuki-tan? If it was, that meant that she was safe. There didn't seem to be anyone else around.
I don't think that means she's safe. She's crying, so obviously she's not safe. I'd say she's probably far from it.
Maybe I should try calling out. First of all, I just tried knocking. As I suspected, it was a girl who was inside. There were no other voices, just a single girl. I mean, maybe not single, I don't know. Perhaps they were just hiding. Ugh. Bikkuri. Just as I thought. I probably should have just waited for the police to arrive. But Kiryushi is also a lab mem. I should just trust her. While I hadn't spoken much to her, she was clearly acting strange. I still hadn't been able to confirm if she had called the police or not. In that case, I shouldn't have come down here alone. Alright, I'll retreat for now and come back with the police. At least, I had confirmed that Yuki-tan was safe for now. I couldn't leave a crying girl alone! That was the cardinal rule of eroges. Alright, now I could continue without being afraid. I examined the door. There were 3 locks. Sure, I had a pipe with me, but it seemed impossible for me to pry the door open by myself. I couldn't force open the door, so I decided to wait patiently.
Really, Daru? That's the question you ask? Out of anything you could have asked this girl, you could have been like, hey, what's been happening? Or what's going on? Are you, have they hurt you in any way? Nope. You're gonna ask her, are you wearing a chopstick girl outfit right now?
It's a pity.
I like how that's the part he's worried about. Really? Come on, Daru. We're trying to save this girl, not look at her in a cute out. At least not right now, okay? Maybe later. Maybe after we save her.
Well, you could put it that way. Or maybe not. De okay.
That's her daughter. She doesn't know of her daughter yet, Daru.
She doesn't know her, eh?
I like how you turned into Canadian.
That means what Suzuha had said was really true. I had thought that maybe Yuki-tan had been Suzuha's older sister or something. But it wasn't anything like that at all. Wait, how am I supposed to respond to that question in this kind of situation?
Okay, Daru, you did not need to say that one. Yeah, that was unnecessary, Daru. Maybe all the rest was okay, fine, I guess, but you did not have to. Why did you say that again?
Oops, I messed up. She didn't need to know that. Game over. Far from becoming a hero of justice, I instead became a massive perv. Well, not a perv, but a pervy gentleman. Well, whatever.
Okay. If a person's asking you for your underwear color, they might be a sexual predator. So the situation could get even worse. I'm just being honest, Yuki. I mean, Daru's a good guy, but he could not be.
Huh? It seemed that Yuki-tan didn't have the energy to even care about my stupid remark. I could hear her sobbing from the other side of the door.
Wow. You went into a manhole that a random, like, stranger told you to go to? You thought that was a good idea, Yuki? Sorry, it's just... Come on, Yuki, that... How could you even think that? Maybe she didn't go into the manhole, maybe she just was over it? I don't know even why she would go near it, after this random person gave her this note. So a bomb, just a time bomb. Just a different kind of bomb. I mean, still a bomb, really. They actually had one of those? People actually do it like that? Maybe it's just a briefcase with a lot of money in it, hopefully.
Yuki-tan had been trapped for almost 24 hours now. From looking around, I couldn't see a metal case anywhere. Did that mean that one guy from Radio Kaikan had it? In that case, what was the reason for keeping Yuki-tan here?
Yeah, why would they need Yuki-tan and the bomb? She's some type of ransom? I don't know why they need Yuki-tan at all. Huh. It's not like she'd have any information. She's not like a special, like... Or maybe they mistook her for Amane? Suzuha? I don't know.
Why didn't they just kill her instead of going through all the trouble of confining her here? Well, thanks to that, Yuki-tan was safe.
Why don't we just go back in time before she went to the manhole, find where she's at, and then save her from ever going?
There was a small viewing slot on the door. I couldn't fit my hand through, but her phone could slip through. I could see Yuki-tan's eyes peeping through the window. I could tell just from her eyes. Yuki-tan was quite the beauty. Actually, now wasn't the time to be thinking such things. I tried putting her phone through the slot, but the big metal upa on the strap got stuck. Since it was in the way, the phone couldn't get through.
Yeah, just take it off. Yeah. Why not just take it off there, Yuki? You're thinking
with all cylinders now. As instructed, I ripped the strap off.
Well, she said take it off. She didn't say rip it off. Sure, you can take it off like neatly.
I put the upa in my pocket and tried passing the phone once again. This time it worked. The moment I handed over the phone, I touched Yuki-tan's fingers a little. Oh, on my finger there was an upa band-aid wrapped around. Hey! Yuki-tan had remembered!
Oh, she's so precious. How could she even like this man? Come on. I understand that I'm saving her, I guess. That could have a result. I mean, and we are going to marry her in the future. And create Suzuha.
Yeah. Anyway, now I'd return Yuki-tan's phone to her. I guess I would return the broken strap to her later. Right now, I just needed to wait for the police to arrive. Footsteps! Please be the cops. Oh, that does not look like a cop. I swiftly looked back towards the sewer and noticed a figure. It's Moiga! Kiryushi? What are you doing here? I like it, but why did you do it? Actually, there was something that was even more strange. In her hand was
a gun.
Please. Kotowaru. Please don't kill me. Moreover, why was she pointing it at me? I can understand maybe having a gun to protect yourself, But they definitely shouldn't be pointed at me. Was it a fake gun? Please be a fake gun.
橋田君、あなたはラウンダーのテロ計画についてどこまで知っているの？
Pretty much nothing.
はい。
I had no idea what she was talking about. Maybe if she didn't hurt me, maybe if I didn't know she wouldn't hurt
そ
me.
の天音由紀という人にこのアジトを探らせたのもあなた？それとも天音鈴葉？二人は姉妹？
No.
仲間から話は聞いている。つい数時間前にラジカンで何があったのか。
What do the Rounders want with Yuki?
桐生氏があいつらの仲間ってこと？
I can't grasp the situation at all. Why was this happening?
元は私が受け取る予定になっていた暗号メモを天音由紀が誤って、あるいは意図的に受け取った。
I highly doubt she did it intentionally. I don't think she'd do it intentionally to be caught. So they're supposed to give it to you? And they accidentally gave it to... Oh, because you were both cosplaying as something and you weren't actually there, though?
私を装って。それともたまたま似たような格好をしていたから。
I think she was just dressed like you by accident, completely on accident. You don't need to kill her or anything.
天音由紀はこのアジトの入り口に現れた。その時点で彼女を敵だと判断した。橋田君は仲間、あるいは黒幕。
Definitely not the mastermind. Please don't kill me.
テロ計画の邪魔をするなら消えてもらうわ。
Ooh, Kate tonight.
ちょい待ち。何言ってるかさっぱりわからんつーの。桐生氏は一体何者なん？
あくまでとぼけるのね。それなら。
Yeah. I panicked and raised both my hands. Please.
やめて撃たないで何でもしますから。
あなたたちの仲間は誰なのか。
殺さないでください。お願いします。命だけはお助けを。
I don't have any companions.
僕まだ死にたくないよ。エロゲーだってまだプレイしてない良作がたくさんあるし、アニメだって今期に見てるのがどれも途中だし。
Yes, please. Kirushi, don't take a man down. Don't take Dottie down when he has so much to live for.
何より明日コミまで出るキセナスをクリアするまでは死んでも死にきれん。
Yeah. And maybe go on a date with this girl he's saving now. Please, Kirushi.
だから助けて。この中にいるリア充女子のことはどうしたっていいから。
Wow. Wow, Dottie, giving up on her quick, aren't you?
僕だけは見逃してよ。
Wow, you're a coward. Come on, Dottie. You're supposed to be brave. You're supposed to fight for the girl.
As I spoke, I rushed toward Kiryushi. I reached for the gun if I could just take it away from her. That was definitely not what I wanted! I felt a tremendous shock hit my thigh and then my body. Was I hit? I was shot. Nobody told me that gun was real.
ごめんなさい。でも悪いのはあなたよ。
Nande?
I couldn't feel my legs. I couldn't remain standing.
痛いよ。誰か助け。
It hurt so much. My eyes began to close. Everything around me went black.
Bad and... Oh, what?
シュさん、ダッシュさん、
Daru.
お願い、目を開けてください。
What do you know no matter what,
ダッ
Daru?
シュさん。ダッシュさん。
When I opened my eyes, I could see the concrete ceiling, which looked like it was about to collapse. Slowly regained my consciousness. Suddenly felt a severe pain in my groin. It felt like someone had pressed a scorching hot iron nail to my lower abdomen and screwed it into me. I tried looking at my hand, which held my waist. My right hand had been handcuffed. The handcuffs ran behind an old pipe which was connected to the wall.
なんぞ
I was confused. Let's recall. I came searching for Yuki-tan. I was on the phone in the old Mansebashi station, and then Kiryu-san, she appeared and shot me with a gun. Phew.
そうです。ダッシュさんは10分くらい気を失っていたんです。
That's not too bad.
I tried touching the source of the pain with my left hand.
出てない。僕、さっき撃たれたのに。
How did that happen?
何ですか？私、ダッシュさんが死んじゃったかと思って、それでもずっと呼びかけていて。
I came back to life for my love, Yuki.
無事でよかった。
Oh, bougie de yokata.
I looked around at my surroundings, and then I noticed it immediately. There's a big clown in the room. It was casually placed a little further away.
Oh no, that's not a big clown. Although I guess if Pennywise was here, it would be a bad situation as well. Wait, yeah, it's Pennywise. I was wondering. I was like, did I say Alfred by accident?
A metal case. In addition, it was wide open, and I guess you can probably decipher what's in there. You could clearly see the contents. Numbers on the display were counting down.
This is not good. This is not good at all. Oh, I don't do well with bombs. I don't do well with me exploding. It's not fun.
The remaining time was 11 minutes and 43 seconds. I'm not okay because there's a bomb in the room.
ユキタン、なんでそんなホッとした口ぶりなん？
ごめんなさい。ダッシュさんが目を覚ましてくれたから安心しちゃって。
でもあと11分しかねえじゃん。
11分？何がでしょう？あ、警察が助けに来てくれるまで。
No until the bomb explodes. Then I realized it's possible that Yuki-tan didn't know that there was a bomb counting down. Kiryushi wouldn't have bothered to explain to her about the bomb, and she had been trapped in that room the whole time, so she probably didn't know about it.
What? Are we in a different room than... Wait, are we not in the same room as Yuki? I don't understand. How can she not see the bomb?
I can't tell her. Obviously, I can't tell her. Our lives would just end in just 11 minutes. No, now we only had 10 minutes and 35 seconds left. Of course I couldn't tell her.
I mean, I guess you could, and then you can be like, hey, we should go out. We should have a date right now. My last date ever.
Damn you, Kiryushi, handcuffing me down here. She's planning to blow both me and Yuki-tan up. She was a real terrorist. I tried looking around for the pipe that I had brought down here, but I couldn't see it anywhere. I can't escape. What about the police? I have been here for quite a while now. Why haven't they come?
Of course they aren't coming. If you had Kiryushi call them, she was the one who put us in this situation in the first place, Daru. Why don't you understand things? If it sounds like I'm going further away, it's because I'm getting something off the ground real quick. It's just, you know, how it goes. It's getting kind of cold in the room, so I'm just, you know, putting on a jacket real quick. It's fine, gamers. It's fine.
The person I had asked to call the police was Kiryushi. And of course she would have called them for the police. There was no way a terrorist like her would report anything to the police, let alone her own operation.
ユキタン、警察に連絡した？
はい。ただ、私の携帯、最初は繋がったんですけど、すぐに充電が切れちゃって。
Dummy! Oh my god! The only left resource was Okari.
Well, I mean, shouldn't the police come? Shouldn't they be able to track where the phone? Oh, I guess the phone's dead now. I don't know. Can you still track it?
It was if it was Okari, maybe things would work out. He would try to save us, wouldn't he? That Chunibyo, I can't rely on him at all, duh!
Yeah, you can, for something like this. This is his forte. This is where he shines.
Well, for now, Okari was the only one I could rely on. Oh, Karim, please get here quickly. Actually, I didn't need to wait. I just needed to contact him myself. I proceeded to take my phone out of my pocket. There were scorch marks along my pocket from the bullet it hit me. Does this mean that the bullet was stopped before it hit my body?
僕の体は鉄のように硬かったんだおってそんなわけあるか
We are Superman!
いや、こっちの話
I reached inside my pocket.
これって
I pulled out a large metal upa which...
That's how it got the dent in it! Whoa! She saved our life!
I pulled out a large metal upa which was attached to a strap. A bullet was stuck in it. So this feller's protecting me, eh? Due to the impact of the bullet, the upa had been smashed in. What a miracle! I'm making a movie out of this! Or an anime. Or maybe even a visual novel. Wait a minute, I've seen similar smashed up upa before somewhere. Cool.
父さんが持ってた形見。この形、見たことあるでしょ。
嘘じゃない。That's what Suza had before, right? Huh?
つま
Why?
りどういうことだってばよ
I thought about it hard. I considered many things. Money Suza had this. She probably brought it back from the future. It was her father's keepsake. Originally it belonged to Yuki-tan's boyfriend. When I reached my conclusion, I had goosebumps all over my body.
ですか
Donnie's excited! That's what I'm talking about! He knows what's up!
Does this mean that this could possibly mean that wait that I am Amani Suza's father?
ないって
I tried shaking off this delusion. Now wasn't the time to be thinking about crap like this.
Hey, at least we know that we live in this world line and that we get to have Bex with Yuki-tan.
I searched my other pocket and found my phone unscathed. The reception was weak, but I immediately tried contacting the police.
警視庁です。事件ですか？事故ですか？
助けてください爆
I was about to explain that there was a bomb, but I swallowed my words at the last moment. Yuki-tan is listening to my conversation
も
right
しも
now.
し、どうしました？
旧万世橋駅に閉じ込められてるんです助けに来てください
はい。
閉じ込められてるんだって急いで助けに来てくれないとまずいの
I was panicking completely and I couldn't remain
具体
calm.
的な住所ってわかります？お宅、今どちらにいますか？
秋葉原の地下に地下鉄の駅の廃墟があるっしょ
そこに閉じ込められているんですね。
もう一人女の子が
二人ね。そこにはどこから入ったんです？
I couldn't ignore the bomb timer counting down in front of my eyes. There were 8 minutes
そん
left.
なんどうでもいいじゃん
でもどこから入ったかわからないんじゃ、我々も助けに行けないわけで。
万世橋の交差点近くのマンホールラオックスの横にある狭い路地です
マンホールね。それで閉じ込められてるって具体的にどういう状況か説明。
地下室があってそこに鍵がかかってて僕は手錠を壁のパイプにつながれて身動き取れなくてテロリストにやられたんです連中の計画の秘密を知っちゃったから
なるほど。地下室。
本当なんだお信じてくださいこんな話をしてる暇もないっつうのそりゃ確かに僕が言ってることは中二病っぽいし妄想をつって実際に僕があなたの立場だったら僕だってはいはいワロスって言っちゃうだろうけどでもこれはガチなんだって
わかりました。少し落ち着いて。今から警察官を向かわせますんで。
本当ありがとうございました。
急いでとにかく急いでくださいここには爆
そこから動かないで。
This isn't good. I couldn't tell him about the bomb. I couldn't convince them without that. The police officer didn't understand my sense of urgency at all. I thought they would send out a bomb squad within 8 minutes.
ダッシュさん
but I couldn't afford to give up now. I should call Okarin. He should know the location for the mail I sent. Where the hell is he right now? Come on. Please answer the phone.
オカリン、
はい
今どこ？
万世橋の交差点だ。クリスティーナも一緒にいる。
早く早く
万世橋駅への入り口を探しているんだが、手こずっているんだ。
It's a manhole! What? He's really there?
横の狭い路地にあるマンホールだを例の番号が書いてある。
早く
よし、わかった。すぐに行く。
Please, おかいお願いします I glanced at the bomb timer.
6分って何がだ？
If Okarin and the others came down here, they obviously wouldn't be able to free me from the handcuffs and release Yukitan in time. This was like some impossible game. On the contrary, Okarin and Makishishi would instead become collateral damage whilst coming to help.
オカリン、やっぱさ、来なくていいや。
何？
Go back in
どういう
time.
ことだ？
Go back in time! Don't go back in time and save us!
今ちょっとチョプコ氏とのイチャイチャイベントに突入しそうなんで。
何を言っている？
つうわけで僕のリア充っぷりを邪魔してほしくないっつうか。そっちはそっちでマキセ氏とその辺ブラブラしててよ。
おい、一体どういう？
じゃあ
Come on, Daru! We could have. I hung up the phone. Yet again, another chance of survival had disappeared. I let out a deep sigh. Even at this time, this countdown ruthlessly continues.
何かあったんですか？
Yukitan resonated a tone of complete distrust towards me. Well, that was only natural. I had been calling for help and then suddenly told them not to come. It was completely incoherent. I'm sorry. I couldn't explain. What was more, it wasn't like all hope had disappeared. There was still one last drop of hope. There was Amane Suzuha. I can call her right now. She'd give me her number on a piece of paper.
Yes, Amane! Amane is the best! I mean, she's way better than Okabe or Christina. I mean, they're great. They're fantastic, but she's the best for this kind of situation. Hi. Oh.
I was about to say Amane Suzuha, but I instantly stopped. If I said her full name, it would probably be just make Yukitan even more confused than she already was.
何があった？
Simply by changing the way that I addressed her, she instantly knew something was wrong.
なんとなくわかる。母さんと合流したんだね。
I freaking love this, guys. Love this game.
旧万世橋駅で身動き取れない。それより42型ブラウン管はどうなった？
ダメだった。メーカーまで行って直訴したんだけど、さすがに今日中に直すのは無理だって。
Oh, yeah, that's why we didn't go back in time. Well, I mean, we can still time leap further than a day. It's fine.
橋抱いてる？
Someone say penis.
Oh, wow. Hey, thank you so much for that subscription to my Twitch channel, whoever that was. I appreciate that. Wow, I'm just so flabbergasted that you would even do that. I appreciate that. I'm not even streaming right now. Wow. Ah, man. You guys are too sweet. Too sweet. Who was that? Who was... Come on, guys.
All hope had been now been completely lost. There was exactly 5 minutes remaining.
説明しようとしないのはできない事情があるから。母さんがそばにいるせい。
そういうこと。
だったらこっちから質問する。爆弾はあった？
あった。今も目の前に。
猶予は
5分ない。
橋抱いてるだけで解除は可能？
無理。
脱出は可能？
僕は手錠でつながれてる。ユキタンは部屋に閉じ込められてる。つうわけで ごめん、鈴橋。
I wasn't able to save your
ちな
mother.
みにさ、ついさっき気づいたんだけど、君の父親、僕かもしんない。
知ってたよ。
知ってたよ
だと
その通り。君が私の父さんだよ。
でも、例のウーパストラップ、形見って
言葉のあや。本人を前にしたらさ、さすがにちょっとごまかさないとまずいかなって。
Things are pretty bad right now already.
そっか。把握。
Game over that. I let out a little laugh. And at the same time, tears
僕
came
の
out.
将来、あんな美人な嫁と、君みたいな可愛い娘を手に入れるのか。
Aw,
リア
daughter.
充すぎて爆発しないか疑うレベル。
Well, actually, I was about to explode in 5 minutes. If Yuki-tan and I died here, what would happen to Suzuha? Just like that movie, when her body would become transparent and eventually
何諦
disappear?
めたようなこと言ってんの。
I wonder what movie he's talking about. Huh? I wonder if there's any movie where where some guy happens to go. He goes back in the past. But the whole premise of the movie is that he's trying to go back to the future. I wonder if there's any movie like that where he has to get his parents to go out with each other.
私が今からそこに向かう。場所を教えて。
来たらダメだ。5分じゃ何にもできないし。
私を舐めるな。
Don't underestimate Suzuha. She has this, dude. She's gonna save the world.
橋田至と天音由紀の娘を舐めるな。
Oh.
それに2036年には確かに父さんも母さんもいたんだ。だから2010年に君たちが死ぬはずがないんだ。
Wait. Both mom and dad are alive? Didn't mom die? I thought mom's dead in the future, isn't she? And daughter's alive? Maybe I'm wrong. Obviously, this is a different timeline, guys. I know that. I'm just trying to think if that was the original timeline or
いや、
whatnot.
でも、
Her reasoning was strange. Suzuha had said to herself, the reason we were in this situation was because she had originally promised to meet Yuki-tan at Kamima. In other words, all of this was because Suzuha had interfered with the past. The world that Suzuha lived in and the current one was slightly different, so even if Yuki-tan and I were alive in the year 2036, there was no guarantee that we wouldn't die here.
場所は
万世橋、ラオックス横の狭い路地にあるマンホール。
オキドキ。
Did I make the right decision? Suzuha had an iron will, but was also reckless. Even if she made it in here, she wouldn't be able to do anything in 5 minutes. There was nothing she could do. Getting her involved as collateral damage would mean that I would not only lose myself, but my future wife and daughter. I would lose everything. However, if only Suzuha survived, it might have become a time paradox. In that sense, maybe it would be better for all of us to get along together in the afterlife.
ダッシュさんの彼女さんですか？
ブフォー。
Chinakte! From hearing those words, everybody burst into laughter.
今の電話。
いや、別に彼女とかそういうんじゃなくて。
If I said that she was my daughter, I'd probably just be thought of as a perv. But I was no perv, I was a pervy gentleman!
友達だお。
そうですか。
Yuki-tan was probably worried. She'd been trapped here for an entire day. There was roughly 4 minutes left. At the very least, I could make Yuki-tan feel at ease until the moment we died. I felt bad about tricking her, but feeling good would be better than being in despair, even if this was just for my own selfish reasons. That's right. Especially at a time like this, I should at least try to have a normal conversation with her.
Man, we should have called Suzuha first. She definitely would have been the smartest decision.
ユキタンのチョップスティックガールコス、すごくハーハーしました。
Oh.
And then suddenly, the conversation became a perverted one. I wanted to die from depression. I would die soon anyway.
ほとんどの人がチョップスティックガールだって気づいむしろ気づいたのってダッシュさんだけかもしれません。
Yeah, because she appears for like 5 seconds in the anime, apparently.
僕チョップコ好きなんだよね。
私もです。あんなマイナーなキャラが好きだなんて私たち趣味が合いますね。
Yeah, that is kind of crazy that there would be 2 people in the world who both like this character who appeared for 5 seconds, enough to know who she is and to cosplay as her.
実はチョップスティックガールを倒したインドラパンサーも結構好きだったりするんですが。
インドラパンサーってツルツル頭のおっさんじゃね？
そうです。さすがダッシュさん、分かってくれると思っていました。石油王の息子でおひげを生やしてツルツル頭、渋くないですか？
It doesn't sound like it. I think he should be underrated.
おう。
She's got some weird
ところで
taste.
ダッシュさん、キセナスは買いますか？
I guess it makes sense that she has weird taste if she's... No, Daru's amazing!
あ、そっか。明日だっけ？
I'd completely forgotten about it.
No, you just talked about it like when your life was being threatened by Kiryushi and you were like, spare me. You can kill... You're like, you can kill Yuki, but spare me, please.
My priority for the summer's Kamima.
もちろん買う予定。
But I won't be able to buy it in any case. Tomorrow wouldn't come for me
アイ
either.
スちゃんの服、かわいいですよね。冬コミまではアイスコスをしたいと思ってるんです。
She's wearing a bathing suit. She's wearing a one piece. Is she really that... Are they really that cute? I think you're talking about the main girl, right? The one who... That one. She's wearing a one piece.
よかったら画像とか見せてもらいに行ってもいいですか？
Aww.
あの競争率だと私なんかじゃ絶対に手に入れるの無理そうなのでって差し出がましいお願いですよね。ごめんなさい、こんな時に。
I'd do it for you, Yuki. Trust me, I'd do it for you. I'd show you those pictures. I mean, I'm gonna get the game anyways, you know, might as well.
This is like a dream. How could I refuse such a request? To think that I could have been together with Yugi-tan while she was cosplaying as Aisu-tan. But that would never happen. Even if I made such a promise, there was no way it would come true. Her life and mine would end in 2 minutes.
はい、
もしユキタンは将来自分の子供ができたとしてどんな子に育ってほしい？
This was bad. It was such a disgustingly off-putting question. Why was I asking such a thing at a time like this? On the other side of the door, Yuki-tan was probably moving away in disgust. I had only 2 minutes remaining. I wanted to keep my clean image intact.
元気にのびのびとかそんな感じでしょうか？あんまりそういうことを考えたことないからまだよくわからないですけど。
Yeah, right?
か。
But Daru's crying!
Huh? For some reason, the tears kept pouring endlessly. What is this? I haven't cried this much since I read Clannad.
Oh, the boy! The boy referenced it! Yes! Yes! Oh my... Oh, man, yeah. Oh, I feel you. I feel you so much, Daru. Oh, wow. Wow. I've never resonated so much. Dude, if I need a good cry, it's either Clannad or Angel Beats. That's what I'm watching. If I'm like, you know what? I really feel like crying right now. Those are my go-tos. Because I know for a fact there are 2 times I'm going to cry in Angel Beats. And the after story, you're just crying the whole way through. It's just, it's constant tears. It's terrible.
させユキタン。
ダッシュさん、やっぱり外で何か起 起きてるんですね。
ごめん、守れなくて。ごめん。
謝らないでください。ラッシュさんは悪くありません。私のことをここまで助けに来てくれたんですから、謝るべきなのはむしろ私の方。
Why?
私が余計なことに首を突っ込まなければ、あなたを巻き込むことにはならなかった。
No, we wanted to get involved. It's not your
も
fault.
し叶うなら、ちゃんとあなたの顔を見て。
Yuki-tan just said I would have liked. I didn't told her anything about the bomb, but she knew that it was going to be possible to. It wasn't going to be possible to meet face to face. Yuki-tan had figured it out by her own intuition. Seriously, I was such a pathetic person, not even being able to save a single girl and to have her be so considerate of me till the very end.
チョップスティックガールが。僕はチョップスティックガールが大好きです。
I had to hear it. I didn't mean to skip it. My finger just kind of slipped.
At that moment, footsteps echoed from the direction of the sewer. It's Amanishi! Yeah! Amani! She, the person who appeared from the darkness, was as I expected. Amani Suzaha! Her forehead was drenched in sweat, and while she was out of breath, her eyes darted around as she scanned the surroundings for the bomb.
Did Okabe really just like leave? He was just like, well, whatever. I guess Dottie doesn't want our help. Really? That doesn't seem very Okabe-like.
The timer was down to 41 seconds. Before I could finish speaking, without hesitation, Suzaha picked up the bomb. Suzaha? If you move something like that, wouldn't it explode? But nothing happened. The countdown just continued. I could just see it around 20 seconds. What was she thinking?
任せろって言ったじゃん。
Suzaha, don't do it. Come on. Suzaha. Listen. Don't sacrifice yourself.
Suzaha looked back and grinned.
よろしく。
How are we supposed to get out? No, don't kill yourself. And how are we supposed to get out of here? Leaving me with those words, Suzaha turned on her heels and dashed into the sewer.
スズハシダメだって戻ってこい。
You're going your footsteps stop. My voice was drowned out by the blast of hot air from a tremendous explosion. The sky had begun to turn white. I never thought I'd be able to look at the sky like this ever again. After that explosion, firefighters and the police rushed the scene, and Yuki-tan and I were rescued. Akihabara was in an uproar about the explosion. The evening news continued to monitor the situation. After the explosion, Kiyoshi went missing and her whereabouts are unknown. She would probably never return to Akiba. Yuki-tan and I were moved to the hospital where we received treatment. I had survived with only just some minor bruising. Yuki-tan, on the other hand, had spent the entire day imprisoned. She was apparently hospitalized so they could monitor her condition overnight. In the end, I ended up leaving the hospital without being able to meet her.
Aw, why didn't we go in and see her before we left? Come on, Dadu.
After a considerable amount of time, I returned to the lab. With the Central Avenue still in chaos and the situation being unclear, there weren't many people walking around at this time.
平気平気。
Actually, I wasn't alright at all. I could still feel the pain in my legs. Even my glasses had a crack in them. I was also supposed to stay at the hospital for further examination, but I couldn't be bothered with it at all. So I got Okarin to help sneak me out of the hospital.
Really? How'd you do that? How did Okarin just sneak you out of the... I guess he's wearing that... He's always wearing this,
Mad the Scientist
outfit, so he kind of looks like a doctor.
I wanted to call the taxi, but Okarin And I had no money, so we were forced to walk all the way here.
なんだ
鈴橋のことニュースでなんかやってた？
I had meant to ask him while coming back from the hospital, but I hadn't managed to summon up the courage. I told Okarin about Suzuha's true identity and how she ran off with the bomb in order to save Yuki-tan and I.
ニュース見といてくれって言ったじゃん。
見ていたさ。だが鈴葉のことなんて一言。今のところあの爆発で犠牲になった人はいない。一人もだ。つまり鈴葉は死んでないってことだよ。そうだろ。
Wasn't she in direct contact with the bomb? Contact with the bomb?
With Suzuha in that situation, I couldn't think of any outcome except her dying in this
鈴葉生
explosion.
存説を裏付ける証拠はもう一つある。
What?
なんぞ？
お前ラジカンの屋上にタイムマシンがあると言っただろう。お前が病院に担ぎ込まれてから助手と一緒に行ってみたんだが、そんなものはどこにも見当たらなかった。
なんだと？
Why would she have
だっ
left?
て確かにでっかい人工衛星みたい。
なかったんだ。
つまり僕の妄想だったってこと？
あるいはお前を助けた後、鈴葉がそれに乗って別の時間へ飛んだか。
Why would she have done that though?
おお。
I guess it was also a possibility.
What time would she have gone to? Why would she? I don't know. Why would she go to another timeline?
信じろ。
うん。
おかえり。
Even though it was late in the evening, Makisi-shi was still here.
助手、ホテルに帰らなかったのか？
ちょっと考え事してて。
What?
巻きせし巻きせし、そこはそうじゃなくてさ、別に橋田のために待ってたわけじゃないんだからなって言ってくれんと。言ってください、お願いします。
Please do that for me after this traumatic experience. I need this.
あんたね、そもそも入院してなくていいの？なんでわざわざこんな時間に抜け出してきたのよ。
I'm
それ
fine.
も聞きたいな。ダル、何をそんなに焦っている？
I had to get out of
そん
there.
なん理由は一つしかないだろ、ジョー。
何よ。
ゴミマ3日目に始発で向かうためだお、キリ。
That is true. We gotta go to Kamima. She asked us to show her the pictures from the game.
あ、
だってヌカリアアイスが寄生虫マニアすぎて俺の内臓になんか住んでる略してキセナスを手に入れんとお達し確証。
And I won't get to go on a date with a cute GF.
ああ、早くアイスタンに会いたい。この前も言ったと思うけど、僕が攻略するオニャの子1000人目はアイスタンだってずっと決めてたんで。
Wow. How did you count
キ
that?
セナスの争奪戦は相当過酷だお。始発組でも手に入れられるかどうかわからんってレベル。それでも絶対に負けられない戦いがそこにはある。
ダル、お前歪みないな。
I'm doing this for a
というわ
girl.
けで僕これから有明に向かうんで。
Okay.
Do this for Yuki-tan. I had my rucksack, which I had prepared yesterday. Inside it were the necessary supplies for my upcoming battle.
待って、橋田。私、ずっと考えていたの。
About what?
天音さんのことは岡部から大体聞いた。それを踏まえて昨日、あんたに起きたことを考えたとき、矛盾が生じるのよ。タイムパラドックスとも言えるものがね。
She.
どういうことだ？
鶏が先か、卵が先かって話。
I don't know. She teleported. She went through time. Why does it matter?
橋田と天音由紀さんを助けたのは天音鈴葉さんだった。
Yeah.
つまり橋田と由紀さんが2010年8月16日以降も生きているっていう結果に対する原因は、でも鈴葉さんはタイムトラベラー。2036年からやってきた橋田と由紀さんの娘。2人が2010年8月16日以降も生きていないと鈴葉さんは生まれない。
So she was born because she did this.
因果がループしてるのよ。これはタイムパラドックスであり、絶対に成立しないはずなの。であれば橋田、あんた もしかすると鈴葉さんの父親じゃない可
Don't
能
you
性
dare say that. Don't you dare say that. Also, yeah, that's why time travel's... So in that state, time travel would be... That's the reason why time travel would be impossible if it only traveled on a linear plane. But because we have different world lines in Steins Gate, it makes time travel possible. But yeah, like she's saying, this would create a paradox instantly. Like, if there was only one world line and only one world line only, if any time travel did happen, then the time travel would have already taken place. So you would have, like, okay, let's say someone went back in time to kill Hitler. And that's how Hitler died, right? But Hitler could have kept living if that didn't happen. But because that did happen, like, so, but someone still has to go back in time to do it in the future. Because even though Hitler is already dead, because that person went back in time, if that person doesn't go back in time, then that thing didn't happen, obviously. So that person still has to go back in time and do that thing. And we already know that's going to happen. And if there was only one world line, then I guess we'd see a whole bunch of people from the future. You know? It just... That would not make sense. But since there's different world lines, time travel could be possible.
I set up with a backpack and supplies in hand.
Yeah. Let me live my happy life with Yuki-tan, okay?
Arigato. Ignoring Makishi's desperate attempts to stab me, I paused and saluted with a grin at Ocarine and left the lab. I glanced at the band-aid that was wrapped around my finger. The day had slowly become brighter. Little by little, within the city that hadn't woke up yet, I walked towards the station. Whether I was Suzaha's father or not didn't matter. I would eventually find out in 10 years anyway. Even Yuki-tan and I didn't make any promises to each other, so we weren't ready to exchange family names anytime soon. If it was our destiny, we would probably meet again somewhere, someday. So for now, I would go on my own way, without changing, slowly advancing towards my 2D wives. Wait for me, Icy-tan!
That's where we're ending the game. That's where we're ending this Let's Play. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for some more, and I'll see you guys after this time skip.